That's only take 67 or so. Today I'm going to show you guys how to turn this putter into a snake hook. Let's get it started. So the rest of the video is going to be how to build a snake hook. So if you wanted to see some animals really quick, I thought I'd just show off my Burmese python, Bermuda, or as Mary calls it, Bermuda worm. She's getting pretty darn big, as you can tell, but she's a sweet little snake, and we're just going to spend some time with her. Figured I'd show her off and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you guys. Yeah, she's getting pretty big, man. I want to do another video where I actually measure her because she has to be 10 or 12 foot at least. So maybe a good tool for social distancing during this crisis. This is that putter that I just showed you that we're going to be turning into a snake hook. Yesterday I got a little bit bored. Everyone's stuck home in quarantine. So I ended up doing like some prototypes and making some myself already. Just wanted to show you that finished product. Now these are like a longer style that you would get from a driver, and today I'm gonna be making a shorter one from a putter. So I'll take you through the process. Like I said, I just wanted to show you the ones that I've already made. They turned out pretty good, I think. And we'll go to Home Depot, get some material, and I'll show you how you can make a snake hook of your own. And I just wanted to say, you know, I'm not out lollygagging around here during this global pandemic. I do need some cleaning supplies and some softener salt for the water softener. So make sure you guys stay inside, wash your hands, and don't go out if you don't need to. We have a lot of cases here in Michigan. It's pretty scary. So I hope you guys stay safe out there. All right, it is still kind of weird filming in public, so I was gonna, hold on, a puddle. So I was going to film in there and show you guys, but there was a lot of people in Home Depot. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't like have Mary filming me in there like in public with a bunch of people around. So I didn't film inside, but you can always go right to the little section in the hardware, and it's by all the nuts, bolts, nails, stuff like that. And they have steel rods, aluminum rods, zinc rods. So you can go there, find the right size diameter, the right size length, so you can make multiple pieces, because I'm gonna end up cutting this up. So there you go. I'll put in that little clip, but I'm sorry, it's just weird filming in public. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a big ass puddle up here though. Stay tuned. Why don't you flip the camera? We're about to get real muddy up in here. I'm sorry, this is just the little back roads and yeah, there. Oh my God, we're gonna go into the tree. But all right, we're headed back. Just trying to have some fun during this quarantine. We'll see you guys at the house. All right, I hope the wind isn't gonna affect the audio too much, but we're back at home. I just wanted to show you a few tools that you will need. So to cut the putter off of this, I'm using an angle grinder, but you could easily use a hacksaw with a steel blade. That's probably gonna be your only other way of doing it. It might take you a while, so I recommend just getting one of these. This is from Harbor Freight, really cheap, really easy to get. It's got a cutting wheel on it. You also are gonna need some pliers. You're gonna need a steel file to kind of fine tune that metal so nothing sharp and accidentally cuts the snake, obviously. I also like to use some wrenches to put over this dowel and kind of bend it, manipulate it however you want. This being aluminum, this is gonna be really easy to bend, but in the shorter pieces, it's still gonna have its strength and not move when you have a snake on the hook. So I'm gonna do a little fast forward process and show you exactly me putting it together. We'll see you guys in a second. Ready?
Yep.
Good. Okay, so we'll see exactly what do you guys think about there by the time we bend it. Maybe right about there. Okay, for this next part, I'm gonna be bending this piece of aluminum into the shape of the hook. So let's see what we got here. How will we do this? So we'll probably leave this the flat part of the hook. Okay, now we wanna get that curve and bend it over. Like I said, this is gonna be really easy to bend because it's aluminum, but you can always use a wrench or something maybe like this and kind of, you know, bend it over and make a sweep. Let me just move this grinder out of the way. So we'll bend this around. Something like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can always kind of judge it. Now we're gonna bend this part up so it can go into the shaft and be an actual snake hook. This is really easy. I know it seems like I have a few tools, but I'm sure maybe Gramps or your dad or mom or someone's got some tools out there you can maybe use. So let's see, I might go a little bit deeper. We can bend that back. And this is actually steel, just so you know. No, it's not, it's aluminum, and I'm still struggling. Here we go. So we'll bend that over. And with aluminum, you want to kind of go slow because it'll crack and just break in no time. So definitely a bend once only kind of steel. You don't want to bend. It'll end up snapping, just so you know. So we'll bend this over like this. I'll kind of make sure it's pretty straight. I mean, that's pretty much about it, guys. It's not, you know, rocket science or anything, or it's not anything crazy. It's just some hillbilly in his backyard using a table saw with a vise on it to bend something. All right, so I got this back in the vise. Like I said, you can almost make like a wedge head on the front of this piece just to make it easier to slide underneath your snake. But you have to be really careful to make sure the finished product is nice and smooth and filed down with your file, just so there's no sharp edges for your snake to accidentally get hurt. I'll show you how that's done right now. Always use proper eye equipment. I do have glasses on, so I'm a little lucky. But pretty much what I'm gonna do is cut into this metal and then just angle this grinder up and make a nice sweep to the front. And what I usually like to do is set this in the vise, and I can use that as a backstop of where I wanna stop the angle of the scoop going up, or the wedge going up. So I'll show you how we do that right now.
Oh, that's too big.
Yeah, I'd say that's about good. Now just be careful with the metal because it's probably hot, so you don't want to touch that down there. But we're going to take you from this, and then let me hit this with a file real quick and I'll show you the final product. All right, sweet guys, let me know what you think. It just puts a little bit of an angle. You're not trying to be too drastic, especially with aluminum. The thinner you go, the more flexible and brittle it is. So I think that'll do it, man. We'll get this glued into here, and I mean, it looks pretty legit, right? I mean, you would pay 40, 50 bucks or something like this, and I just made it with some old scrap around my garage and $6 worth of aluminum from Home Depot. So definitely cool. Something to do if you're bored inside, something a little crafty. Try it out, you guys, and tell me what you think. I don't know, is it good, is it not good? It'll get the job done, I know that for sure. Tape's on there, just draped it over the top, pushed it together, glue's inside, we're good to go. I'm gonna let this puppy sit for a little bit, and I'll be catching mambas in no time, okay? As you can tell though, just one little last thing I noticed, this grip is kind of a one-way grip. It's not a perfectly round surface, so make sure whatever's comfortable for you, you make the snake hook straight, just so it's comfortable for the user. And that's about it. Thank you guys. Okay, this is where we're gonna wrap the video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you can use that to make your own snake hook. Let me know down in the comments what you think. We love you guys. Thank you so much for all the subs and the support. You guys are amazing. Stay safe out there, and we'll have another video up for you soon. See you next time.